this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from beautiful Florida. And today our question comes to us from Sunspot Misery. And Sunspot Misery writes, to ask about people who have difficulty with self-cutting, and do I have any suggestions that would help with this? And I do in fact have some suggestions. Some of them are already known to Sunspot Misery, such as good psychic hygiene. And I think that good psychic hygiene would be tremendously helpful with this issue. And the other thing that's really helpful with it, I would think, would be shadow work. The more that you do to work with inner issues, the more you do to cleanse, to release, to heal your inner shadow, I think the more that you will find that this is not really a necessity. My understanding is that most people who practice self-cutting are doing so as a kind of an emotional release. And that as you work with those emotions, you'll have less need for that sort of release. Another thing that you might look for is some other form of emotional release which you might be able to use instead. Something else that will help you to release that emotion in a powerful way, such as a burning spell, where you look at all of the emotions that you're feeling, you write them down, and you burn them to send away the negativity. And that, of course, is for the negative emotions. And we've talked about burning spells many times here on the vlog. I find them very useful. Another thing that could be really good is soul retrieval and also past life work in general. Because there have been many cultures historically that have practiced mortification of the flesh in a form of expiation of guilt or release of emotion. And Mesoamerican cultures in particular were very big on this, so is medieval Christianity, and many other cultures around the world have at one time or another made a practice of mortification of the flesh, which often quite literally involved cutting oneself in order to either atone for what was considered bad behavior, or to express grief, or even devotion, depending on the time and the place. And I think that some people who feel impelled to cut themselves are in fact repeating a past life pattern, which with a little past life work could be released. So those are a few different ideas. I hope you find them helpful, and until next time, may you blessed be. Hello, this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from beautiful Chicago. And if you like my daily vlog, you'll love my weekly radio program, The Pagan Pundit, every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern, on the Pagans Tonight Radio Network at www.paganstonight.com. Join us as we discuss the witchness of the why, the nature of God, the universe, and everything, and bring your questions, because our show is driven by listeners' questions. I'll look forward to seeing you there, and until next time, may you blessed be.